a quick workout, quite absy, and we'll see how it goes. But the attention is that it's quite absy. So let's get started. Nice and slow, lying on our back. Just give the body a little bit of time to get used to being here, leaning really into the mat. See if you can open those shoulders a little further. Really give me 3 big exhalations. And every time you exhale, you sink a little deeper into the mat. One more. Bring your feet all the way together. Bring the knees together. Place your hands on your hips and open the knees out to the side. And then in 5 counts, you're going to start exhaling, and then in 5 counts, you bring the legs slowly back together. 3, 2, 1. And then you open them out to the side again. Start exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do 3 more like this, opening out to the side. Start exhaling. Think of your waist lengthening as if your natural corset is really lengthening and narrowing back into your tallest version. 2 more. Exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do that one more time, and then we're going to add the arms to it. Exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring your arms up to the ceiling. Open left leg and right arm, keeping the ribs facing straight up. Pelvis is facing straight up. And bring them slowly back to the ceiling. Other side. And another 4 on each side. This is 4. And 4. And 3. And 3. 2. And 2. And the last one. And the very last one. Walk the feet a little wider away from each other. And then bring your hands behind the head. Pressing your head into your hands. Elbows are just off the mat. Your pelvis is in that neutral position. Tiny little bit of space underneath your lower back. Ribs want to go down into the mat as much as possible. Exhaling, softening the ribs like this. Pelvis is not moving, then head and shoulders come up. Then you press the head into your hands, lengthening the spine. Check the pelvis, reach the fingertips, come up a little further. Hands back behind the head, press the head into your hands. Now rotate left armpit to your right hip. We do it all in one go. And all the way down. Exhaling, softening the ribs up. Reaching the fingertips, pull yourselves up a little further. Keeping the pelvis right where it is, bring the head back into your hands. Press the head into your hands and then rotate to the other side. Keep your head in that center line and all the way down. And we'll do 4 more like this on each side. And this is 4. Reach, pull up. Hands behind the head, turn to the right. And all the way down. And this is 4 for the other side. Reach, pull up a little further. Hands behind the head, head into the hands and rotate to the left. And release. And up. Reach, pull up. Hands behind the head, keeping the length in the spine, rotating to the right. 3. And up. Reach, pull up. Hands behind the head, turning to the left. 3. 2 more on each side. Up. Reach, pull up. Hands behind the head, lengthening over to the right. And down. And up. Reach, pull up. Hands behind the head over to the left. And all the way down. We'll do one more on each side. Up, reach, hands behind the head, turn to the right, and all the way down. Up, reach, pull up, hands behind that, and all the way down. Now, we keep it going. We go up, you reach, you pull up, hands behind the head. You turn over to the right, float your right leg up. Release the leg, head, and everything back down. Up, pull, hands behind the head, turn to the left, and float your left leg up. And release. 4 more, we can do it. Up, reach, pull up a millimeter. Hands behind the head, to the right, float your right leg up. And release. Up, reach, hands behind the head, turn over to the left, float your left leg up. And release. 3 more, up. Pull yourselves up. Hands behind the head. Rotate to the right. Float your right leg up. And release. Up. And hands behind the head to the left. Float the left leg up. 2 more on each side. So we start feeling the abs now. So make sure you stick to precision. Check that pelvis. Make it smaller if you need to. That's fine. Just keep it nice and clean. Ooh, 2 more to the left. Up. I'm getting mixed up. And release. Last one on each side. Up. Make it a good one. Reach. Pull up. Hands behind the head. Rotate to the right. Float the right leg up. And release. And last one. Up. Reach. Check that pelvis. Corrective needed. Hands behind the head. Turn to the left. And release. Yes, that's abs for sure. Walk the feet a little closer to the pelvis. Roll the pelvis back. We're going to bridges, pressing the feet into the mat, floating the hips up. Press the hips into your hands, placing the hands on the hips, then reach the arms overhead, keeping the chin tucked in slightly, and then articulating the spine down. Every single vertebra is coming down, one after the other. And eventually the pelvis back to that neutral position, and release. We'll do 2 more. Up, reaching the knees away, sacrum's floating towards the backs of the knees, softening, coming all the way down. And we'll do 1 more. Reaching, and coming all the way down. Then you come onto your side, bending your bottom leg. Your head is resting on your bottom arm. You really want to think of lengthening your tuck, reaching the leg away, reaching it up. 1 and down. 2 and 3, 4, 5, another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the leg around, back and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend both legs. Put something underneath your head, a pillow or something, and then you reach both arms forwards. You're going to open the top arm up and reaching. Keep that top knee reaching forwards. I'm going to place my hand underneath the head, but yours is still pointing forward since your head is resting on a pillow, a cushion, something, a yoga block, anything. And the arm comes back. So the arm is moving, but the ribs are moving. The pelvis is quiet. See if you can open the ribs a little further this time. And it only works by breathing really We'll do that one more time. Opening the chest. Pressing the top knee into the bottom knee. And all the way back. And then you swing the legs around, or you turn over to the other side. I'll just swing them around. Bottom leg bent. Finding yourself in that nice position where your ribs are leaning into the mat, but your waist is off the mat, hips are stacked. And you reach the leg 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do another 5. 2, 1, and then circle the leg around, back and up. 2, still reaching the leg. 3, 2 more. 1, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend both legs. Put something underneath your head again so your arms can both reach forward. And then reach the arm, opening the chest. Press that top knee into the bottom knee. Really exhaling to open the ribs a little further. And bringing everything back. We'll do that 2 more times. And 1 more. And then coming onto your bellies. Placing your hands next to the ribs. Elbows close to the ribs. Your nose is hovering above the mat. You're going to slide your elbows down towards your pelvis. Opening your sternum forward. As your eyes, your gaze is sliding over the mat forwards, keeping the chin in. So the back of the neck stays low. It might be a small movement, that's fine. Float your hands off the mat for 1 millimeter. Release them down. And then lengthen all the way down. It's like a bridge, but the other way down. So you still want to articulate the spine. Start with the head. Keeping the back of the neck long. And then see if you can lengthen your legs, but soften the glutes. See your sit bones can stay wide, floating the hands off, place them down, and lengthening all the way down. We'll do 3 more like this. Pull with the hands, reach the crown of the head in the opposite direction, so forward where the hands pull backwards. Float your hands off the mat, release, and lengthen all the way down. And at all times when the head is coming up, when your chest is coming up, your lowest ribs are still in the mat, and you allow them to sink a little deeper into the mat. See if your sit bones are still wide. Release the hand, lengthen all the way down. We'll do that 1 more time. Float the hands off, release, and lengthen all the way down. We'll go into a bigger swan. But I want you to start with this tiny swan first. And then only if your body is ready for it, you start opening the chest a little more, pressing into your arms. Slide the gaze further forward, shoulders wide, really reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling, and then keeping the shoulders wide, bending the elbows and lengthening all the way down. You listen to your body. If your body doesn't want to go this far, don't listen to your head. Listen to your body. If you feel this in your lower back, keep it smaller. It's fine to go halfway, keeping your pelvis on the mat. 3 more. Whichever size your swan is today, as long as you keep your shoulders wide, back of the neck long, lengthening the legs. We'll do 2 more. Sliding those shoulders, pulling the sternum forwards, pulling the crown of the head up. If someone's pulling the head up, keeping the shoulders wide, bending the elbows. And the last one. into your child's pose. So then you come and sit down with your hands behind the thigh. You're going to roll down, taking the legs with you, releasing head and shoulders, and then coming up. And up. And exhaling, rolling up. 2 more. And the last one, think of that length before you start rolling down. And rolling up. Great. Now reach your arms forwards, roll down. Reach the arms up to the ceiling, walk the feet a little closer. Bring one leg up to a tabletop and the other. And then you're going to exhale, head and shoulders float up as you reach your fingertips forwards and your arms go down and up. And you inhale 5 times and you exhale 5 times. In and out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In and out. In and out. If you like, you can straighten the legs. It's also perfectly fine to keep the legs bent. You want to keep your lowest ribs on the mat. Keep breathing. More breathing. It's all about the breathing. And exhale. And in. And out. Last set in. And out. Legs in. Pull the knees in. Release head and shoulders. Breathe. One big inhalation and exhalation. Legs back up in a tabletop, hands behind the head. Exhaling, curling up into your chest. Lift again. And then rotate your left armpit to the right knee, reaching the left leg away. Press your head into your hand. See if you can keep the pelvis neutral and then change. And 5, 5, and 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Last one, very, very, very last one. Good stuff. Keep the legs up in a tabletop. And then as you're exhaling, you're going to curl up, keeping the legs up in a tabletop if you like. Or if you like, you bring them all the way, you straighten them back up. So arms are up, we're going to reach, reaching legs. You can keep the legs bent and then roll down. 2 more like this. And bend the knee. You can keep the knees bent just fine. 2 more. And the last one. And release the legs. Come all the way up. Open the arms. Reach the arms all the way up. And away. And again up. And away. Do a little mermaid to finish. Breathing. And using the breath to open the ribs on this side, the top side. So you can keep the shoulders on your ribs. And the last one. Placing the hands next to each other, curling the spine. Curving the spine actually. And then opening the chest. And exhaling, pressing the mat away. Inhaling. And the last one, rounding the spine. And opening your sternum over to the other side. shoulders, check your breath, reach both sit bones into the mat, and then over to the other side. Breathing all the way through. Remember, an exhalation will help, always help, in releasing tension and in activating your abdominals. Last one, placing both hands here, curving the spine and pulling the mat, opening the chest. We'll do that one more time, both ways. Straighten the back leg, come into a plank, whichever way you like. Reaching the heels, opening the chest, and then bend the right leg and straighten. And left, and four, and four, and three, 2, 2, 1. Hips go up to the ceiling. Really press with your hands. And then release. And we're done. Thank you very much.